All right, welcome to the show, man. Right down the highway. He's in L.A. now, but from the D, CP, what up?
What up, what up? What up, though?
What's up, man? What's up, little Prince? What's up?
Man, I can't call it like an alcoholic, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do my thing, man.
Yeah. You playing the Improv this weekend?
Yep, yeah.
So you got 2 shows tonight, 2 tomorrow?
I got 1 night.
Okay.
And then 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
What's been going on, man?
Man, everything, man. You said Lil Prince. I ain't been on Empire since season 1.
What, 2015?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big year for Empire too.
Yeah, very big.
Yeah. So
very big year this year too.
Yeah. In a different way. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bled off the screen this year. They didn't, you know.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How was that experience?
It was dope. You know, it was like record setting. You know, at the time when I first got the role, I didn't even understand what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, I went to an audition. You know, my agent sent me on an audition. I go. She's like, Lee Daniels. I'm like, you know, at the time, he had a name, but you would have to say like the Butler, or you have to say like, you know,
right.
So Precious, and I'm like, okay, I don't really, you know, I know him, but I don't really know who he is.
Yeah.
So do the audition, and then 2 weeks later, I get a call saying that they want you to move to Chicago because they need you there in 2 days. I'm like,
yeah.
What you mean, you know? So, you know, yeah, man.
They put you up. It took care.
Nah, I was sleeping on the floor at my homie's. He had a little loft. I was sleeping on the floor. I wake up, his dog would be snuggled up with me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it was one of those kind of just getting it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand what the role was about, you know? And basically, I was just Hakeem's best friend. We supposed to went to high school together or something like that.
Right.
And for me, you know, being a comedian at that time, it was exciting to get on TV.
Yeah.
But once you get there, it's like one of those things you got to watch what you ask for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people be out here praying for stuff.
Yeah.
And you know you're not ready to be doing that. And what I mean by that is my money wasn't right to be putting myself up in Chicago. And, you know, I didn't have enough, you know, a bigger following to make sure that I stayed comedian CP while I was doing Lil Prince, which was a not funny role. I really didn't get to say anything.
Yeah.
And so I had to back out of that. You know, so at season 2, they asked me to come back. I went back for 1 episode, and it just wasn't sitting right with me.
Now, what I heard was you tried to write yourself back in. It kind of didn't work when the whole Subway thing didn't work out.
Man. You know. Hey, man, don't put me in that, man. I don't want. You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy, man?
Yeah.
You know that was a crazy show. But Jussie was one of the cool cats on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Did you work out with him?
No. I think that was him and Lee working out together. You know, so I don't know how them workouts look, but
See me crazy.
you know what I'm saying? But nah, man. You know, I hit my little push-ups on the dolo. Right. You feel me? I don't need nobody spotting me, G.
and so you were one of the first to get put on with Shaq. Am I right? Or no?
Yeah. So you know, Shaq had a you know, Shaq was doing the Shaq comedy tours,
right?
And then he went digital and tried to do the Comedy Shaq online YouTube channel. So I ended up doing that early on in my career.
Yeah.
But once again, I just didn't have the following. You know, sometimes you get these opportunities to jump out and really get in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And what I'm learning is that you gotta be wise with how you choose to do that.
When you say you didn't have a following, I mean, what does that really mean?
Let me break it down to you. You ever look at American Idol, right?
Yeah.
And be like, man, if you win, you own. But if you lose, you kind of further back than when you started because you put yourself out here. And now all of your, you know, you're not perfect as a singer yet, but your material is out here. Yeah. And so what happens is you're getting judged on what's out here as opposed to staying patient and finding your stride and being who you're supposed to be.
Got it.
You know, so
versus
you know, like,
just taking this to get out there,
right.
But you need to, I got it.
People, you know, everybody want these quick licks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I was caught up in that at a time. Yeah. And you know, it doesn't work out well at the end. If I would have stayed on Empire, I would still be one of Hakeem's boys. Not making enough money to do what I needed to do, you know, and, you know, it's public knowledge now, but you saw how much the brothers was making, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine what the homeboys was making, you understand? Right. And so, you know, it just, I had to get out and get my own checks. Since then, 2014, 15 or whether, I've sold like 7 shows now.
Yeah.
I've become an executive producer.
Yeah.
You know, well respected in Hollywood based on who CP is, not for Empire, not for
But that did help though. You learned something from that, right?
Well, I learned what I didn't want to do.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a conversation with Malik Yoba over lunch one day. He was like, "Man, it's
cool
1,000
dude.
ways." Yeah, real cool dude. I grew up watching New York Undercover. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was a joy, wasn't it? Yeah.
So, you know, he's like, "Man, look, man, it's 1,000 ways to get into this industry. You know, and you got to pick which one is right for you, because whatever way you get in, once it stick, you stuck."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I took that to heart, and I didn't, you know, I knew that what I had to offer comedically was way bigger than what I could do as a glorified extra, you know, on Empire. So, you know, that's what I mean by just you have to make sure that you have yourself established before you get into these situations, because they don't care about how famous you net out to be. Your job is to be in support of their main cast, who they have everything invested in.
Got it. Now you say you executive producer. What are you working on right now? Talk to me.
I got a new show on Adult Swim called Old Buds ANU Football Weekly.
Okay.
You know, I grew up a big fan of Eddie Murphy. I grew up a big fan of, you know, all the greats, you know, like we all did. But I put my focus into putting my hat into that race. I don't see anybody picking up the torch where Eddie left off, with using prosthetics, you know, wearing the fat suits, acting off of yourself. You know, like being multiple characters in a scene. It takes a lot of skill. It's a lot of, you know, a lot of sacrifice. You know, I got to shave my facial hair. I got to gain weight, lose weight. But you know, that's where I'm headed. And my respect in the industry has come from what I've been able to do. I got a lot of characters. I got a lot of, you know, just stuff that I can do. I had a cartoon. Me, P. Diddy, and one of my business partners had a cartoon on FX. I had a puppet show. I'm a puppeteer.
See? Like, dude, like you doing it, like that's
but
a lot.
you know, but I wouldn't be doing it if I was in Chicago waiting on, you know, season 9 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, they mess around and bleach me. Sylk, I'm a player. They gonna bleach me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
hell no, they gonna bleach me.
They gonna bleach me. I'm trying to get me a foot long. Come out here, bleaching me.
Man, when you heard that story, what did you say?
I thought it was bull. Yeah, man. I'm like, come on, fam. Like,
Right.
you know, so you mean to tell me that these racist dudes is waiting in Subway? That's what they doing. It's
50
below. 2 below, whatever it was below. And they waiting in the Subway. Yeah, this is where we're going to get them, the good ones. You know, like, get us a real good Negro up in the Subway. It's because, you know, it's like, oh, come on, fam. Like, it didn't sound right. But it's not my job to judge. You know, if you lying, you know, I know the inner workings. I'm like, oh, maybe they're trying to push an angle to really.
I said the same thing, and I think it just went the wrong way for them.
It went the wrong way. So everybody had to be like, we don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they probably tried to, you know. So, because season one, when they showed Terrence Howard throwing him in the trash, right? That was Lee Daniels' story about his dad throwing him in the trash. So, you know, I'm thinking like, oh, man, maybe, you know, Lee got bleached. They didn't tell us. And he kind of put it into, you know, they didn't.
He gonna figure it out.
You know, bleach Daniels. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Would you ever work with Lee again?
Of course. Of course, man. You know, like, you know, that's the business. You know, I would my goal is to work with Lee in the capacity that I view myself as. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't be
smart man.
You know, but you know, when I was working on Empire, they were doing pre-shoots and all this pre-work for the Richard Pryor story.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, like I'm
doing it at the same time.
Yeah. You know, because Lee is he will come in and direct 1 or 2 episodes, and then you would have like Mario Van Peebles, which is an amazing director. I never even spoke to him after the episode that we did, but I was very impressed with the way that he directs, and he's somebody who I would hire to do one of my projects. Debbie Allen, another person, you know. Debbie, yeah, bro.
Right.
I'm real cool with her son, you know, but also like just I met her on the set of Empire, and another very, very intelligent director who I would work with again. I think that at that time I was like, man, I got to get to Lee and tell him that I'm funny. Because at that time the comedic relief on the show was Portia, which was Cookie's assistant. That was where all the little giggles came from. And I'm like, man, look,
and they even kind of moved that out. Y'all got CP sitting right here. Y'all don't even know, You know, and so it's like they didn't know.
They ain't know now.
They know now.
They definitely know now. Shout out to everybody over there, man. Shout out to Leah Daniels, which is Lee's sister, who does a lot of casting. She's casting crazy stuff. Big Leah, Little Leah, Casey. You know, these are all my homies over there who you know, just I watched them grow from season 1 where we know what we was doing to, you know, they pushing them Benzes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, how does it feel to be your own boss?
it feels amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the respect that I get from my children, you know, just, I remember, you know, being, away from home for a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, having my wife look at me crazy, like, you know, what is this going to be? You know, it's just every man want to make sure that he show his woman what it is and what he's capable of. And that's what I've been able to do. And that's like, you know, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Because I remember when it was, you know, you got your mother-in-law looking at you like, you a comedian, huh?
Tell her, no. Yeah, make some money with this damn
these bills ain't funny, you know what I'm saying? You know, and so, you know, now it's like, man, I'm headlining around the country, and I got shows on the air, man. You know, I'm excited. You know, it's a happier me, and that makes a happier situation for my family. You know, just the way I view it. You know.
CP, thanks for the time, bro.
Man, you already know it's always a treat with the real G's, me.
Yes,
you
sir.
feel me?
Yes, sir, man. This weekend, y'all go. We got a show tonight, 2 tomorrow, and 2 on Sunday.
Yeah, at the Cleveland Improv.
Yeah,
man. Y'all in for a treat. Everybody who came last night, they love the show, but I got a whole new show I'm doing tonight.
New show.
Yeah, I don't do that, man. Y'all come to my show, man. Y'all gonna have a good time. We gonna laugh. This will be some stuff said there that I ain't never said, and I probably never will say.
Yeah, see?
You know what I'm saying? So that's I keep it fresh.
In that order, man.
Yeah, man.
Good looking. One time.
One time.